And then as she does that, I groan a little bit because obviously they can't fully protect, but they protect enough that we don't take any real damage. But it still hurts because it's like a loud pitch.
We can feel. We can still feel the sound waves.
Okay.
Yes.
Normally, I was gonna have you roll 3 stress die, because you specifically prepared for this attack, I'm gonna lower it by 1 stress. So
Me
okay,
first.
Dries, go first, and you can disregard the wait. Yeah, you can
Yes?
disregard the worst result. I always forget that. Oh, so you get a 5.
Ooh.
Wow, that's good.
Hmm?
No effects. You're protected by your gear, and you're just too fascinated by this encounter to be scared.
Wow, did you just saw how her mouth got so huge? That's
Ow, my
amazing.
ears! Next
I
up,
don't care.
roll for John, Richard. Oh, a 3. Wow. Basically, Richard, you're not hurt by the actual scream, but the force of her scream is so big it knocks you back, and you like accidentally like bump into the back of a chair, and you really hurt your back. And I'm gonna take away an athletics die.
Wait. So how is he able to disregard the lowest roll?
Because you got a cool die.
Yes. Do I actually give it to you now as cooldown or what?
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
It's a mystery. At least for you guys. I know it works.
Indeed.
Anyway, roll for Simon, Richard.
Okay.
I just say one thing from my from CSI Miami and I'm cool.
4.
4. Yeah, basically he's scared out of his mind, but you already got that one. Okay, no problem. I'll deal with it. Okay, yes, he is very scared.
All right. Simon.
Okay, what do you do next?
Well,
wait.
John kind of gets up and he's like, "Not cool, man. If I wanted a frickin' sonic boom, I would have hired a jet plane." He's saying this to the ghost.
Also, you're still hurting. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fascinating, man.
All right. Time to cut through that sonic boom.
I must say, ma'am, your voice is so loud.
Okay, guys, you need to like say now what you're gonna do.
Okay. So.
Unless
I'm gonna-
Randy wants to smooth talk her because he's so impressed and stuff.
I take out my camera, I place it on the floor, and I say, "Can you please do that again for the camera? I really want to capture it."
Okay,
I'm
roll
gonna
contacts,
smack-
Dries.
Smack him.
Okay,
Oh,
and
no
John is
special
getting ready
die,
to
no?
smack her.
No, him.
Oh, okay. Dries, you can add your ghost die, don't forget.
Okay, wait. Roll.
Because
rolling.
those were crappy rolls. Ooh,
Six,
5.
Five.
Okay, hold on.
But please, with a less destructive force. I just want to capture your.
Okay, you get a good result, Dries. Describe what happens. What does she do?
Oh, she is flattered by my. How I'm acting all fangirly suddenly,
Mm-hmm.
and she becomes a little bit normal and really starts singing in front of the camera.
Okay. That's good because that's a very in character reaction for her too. So good job.
And meanwhile, Randy is setting up the rest of his equipment just to measure everything that she's doing.
Okay, Richard, what's John doing?
John is just shaking his head and he's looking at it. Can you please tone it down an octave or two? Because that kind of hurt. If you're going to
Okay.
do it again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to karate chop you. I'm just saying. beautiful lady like you. I think you can control it. Can you control it for us?
Do you try to reason with her?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
I
Roll
said,
contact.
beautiful lady like you, can you control it for us? Oh,
Ooh.
fuck you.
Oh.
No.
Hey, you bitch! Can you tone down a little?
This
Yeah,
little
you can use
extra
your
die.
bank die if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the or the yeah.
You monster!
Yeah, that's the only one you can do. You can use for contact.
Oh, fuck you.
Wow, another 3. Okay. Okay, she's insulted. She feels insulted that you insulted her singing voice, but you're just a minor annoyance, so she's just going to keep focusing on Randy, who's obviously going to make her a star again. So she just looks at you and reacts and turns her head and reacts like. And hold on, because you rolled the bank die.
And Simon is standing there frozen with fear.
Richard, could you roll that die again I just put there?
Two.
It's a 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Yeah, nothing happens for now because I did it wrong. Lesson learned. But yeah, you lost the bank die. But that was to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, continuing on. So, yes, she's now focused on Randy's camera. Does Simon do anything?
Simon, what? John is going to point to the Slimer gun and point to Simon.
Don't touch my equipment, dude.
Yeah, Randy has the slime cannon. Simon has his blessed
No, he
sword, though.
doesn't. Randy is setting up his equipment. He had to put the slime cannon down.
No, he doesn't. He just wears like a
Richard?
proton pack.
Richard, use the confessional because Dries doesn't want to put it down. Use the confessional.
Ah, man.
Oh no, wait, you already used your confessional. Yeah, that brings me up to
Yeah.
a next rule. You can only use one confessional per scene. Sorry.
Okay.
Per person.
Mhm.
Dries could use a confessional if he wants to, but I don't
Yes,
know.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay, you're
If
gonna
someone
save it.
really is starting to fuck up.
John
Okay.
looks over at Randy and says, "Put the cannon down, dude."
No! Mine! You got your toys, I got mine. Keep singing. It's so beautiful.
And then I look over at Simon. John's going to look over at Simon and point to the sword. Basically, make a motion behind him. Try and pointing to, Simon's sword.
Ah, okay.
So it's a hint to get ready.
Yeah, you could have Simon like sneak up on her, try to sneak up on her with his ninja skills.
Yeah, we're both gonna sneak.
Okay. So are you gonna then attack with your gauntlet or something?
Well, as soon as she's distracted enough.
Oh,
by
she is.
Randy,
She's very distracted.
Then yeah, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna try and grab her with my gauntlet while Simon slashes her with his sword.
Okay, cool. Go for it. So that's like a combined assault. So Simon can use athletics with his extra ninja die, and you can also use athletics with your karate die.
Awesome. So I roll mine first. 6.
You got a 6.
Okay.
Simon rolls his. He got a 6.
No, he got a 5 because he was still scared, so he has to like disregard the best result.
Okay. Then he got a 5.
But 5 is still very, very good. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Guys, you know what happens now?
What?
You do it. You managed to successfully distract her, and you got her. So yes, Richard, describe how Simon and John managed to catch her.
All right. So what happens is that now they'd worked together with the vampire case before, and they used a move that they did with the vampire. What had happened was the vampires had come at them, and Simon had brought his sword up as John had brought his hand down to karate chop, and the blade of the sword started slicing the vampire up the middle, and the blade on the gauntlet started slicing the vampire down, and they kind of met in the middle and broke it in half. Well, they pulled the same kind of move this time, but this time instead of just slicing it in half, John actually grabs hold of the ghost as he
Okay.
slices. Once their blades meet, he turns his gauntlet around and grabs hold
Okay.
and
Also,
holds on to the.
remember that
spiritual
Remember that Simon's sword has this like this extra ability to it to make ghosts like pass on to the afterlife, and you can use that if you want, since yeah, you are basically doing the finishing move. But it's up to you.
You know what? This job is going to pay enough to keep the lights running. Let's send her on.
No, my generator.
Well, I look over. Now, can we like have like 5 seconds to figure out if we want to send her on or keep her?
Yeah, you can decide for yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to
I
do
look
a
over
dirty
it.
confessional.
I look over at Randy, and I say, "Keep or go."
Keep her what?
Keep or go.
We need the generator to power all our scientific equipment.
Then I look down at Simon. Not today, buddy. And
Okay.
he kind of looks. He looks
And she's
disappointed.
a
but he
huge
nods.
battery.
He looks disappointed, but he nods and he sheathes his sword. And I've got hold of the ghost in my gauntlet.
Okay, so you managed to grab her.
Oh yeah. Now, where is the generator? Is it in the hearse or back at the?
It's in the basement.
Yeah, how are you gonna get her there?
I'm holding on.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Let's say you also like entangle her with some slime, because otherwise it's gonna be difficult. Like you could maybe like coat her mouth with some slime so she can't scream at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this
So
is like
I tell Randy,
gruesome maltreatment of ghosts, man.
I know.
It's like even worse than what the
Listen,
Ghostbusters do.
it is.
Maybe next time we should set some rules on when we're gonna use the ghost
Yeah.
shredder, on what type of ghost we're gonna use it.
Cause you guys take her like to the like your ghost trader, throw her in there, and she's like screaming horribly and like ectoplasm flying everywhere, and you guys are like thinking, ooh, this is kind of gruesome. This is like the first time you actually used it on an actual not well, quote unquote living ghost.
Okay, wait. Now, this is a new scene, right?
Yeah, sure.
John and Simon are using their confessional. John first.
Okay.
Okay. So John goes up and he's like, the second the camera turns on, you see John rubbing his forehead and like with his hand over his face, and he's just like, "Oh my gosh, dude, that was gruesome. I mean, what the heck is that thing? What did Randy get? Like, seriously, a ghost shredder. It really does shred the ghost. I mean, she was screaming and hollering like she was being put into a grinder, and
She was.
there was like slime and ectoplasm flying out. I got hit in the face with the slime. It like went into my mouth. And I think I felt like, I know you can't really feel anything, but I think I got a toe in there too. It was horrible. And the worst part is, you clean it up and you kind of just have to throw it back in the shredder because it's still part of what powers it. But dude, that was sick. But we did do the job. I'm happy about that. We got the job done, and we had a little bit of trouble doing it, but I took a few scrapes. But all in all, we did a good job, and we got paid. I was happy. But
Yeah, remind
you
me.
know, that ghost shredder, that's not right.
I wonder if I can do. Yes, I'm gonna do my confessional.
Randy needs to do something with it.
Oh, hold. By the way, Richard, because you took
Yeah.
like two skill dice of stress, that basically means you like take like maybe 3 days or so off, and you're feeling better again. So you're not injured that badly.
Yeah. So, are we gonna come back 3 days later, or are we going to like talk to him the next day?
No, you're good enough to keep going. I'm just saying like your guy could use a couple of days off to like recover. That's what I meant.
No, I know, but are we gonna recover first and then go talk to the dude, or are we gonna talk to him?
No,
before I recover?
let's say you guys probably return the next day,
Okay.
and obviously you know what, let's, because I was gonna skim over this, but let's do this in character. And you're like in Mr. Kudrow's office, and this time
Well, wait.
the leading lady, Samantha Rosenberg, is there too, and she
Okay.
looks like a pretty tall and skinny woman with like a very long red hair, like up to her waist. And
Okay.
she's
Um,
what?
I was gonna say, Dries wanted to do confessional.
Yeah,
Oh.
later.
Oh no, you can do it now.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to do confessionals, but you already went to the next scene, so it's like, whatever.
No,
Well, no,
do it. We'll
do the
pretend we didn't go
confessional
to the next
of the,
scene yet.
Ghost Shredder.
Yes, okay, confessional. Camera on. Man, I must say my Ghost Shredder worked perfectly, although it was a bit gruesome, but maybe I should, kind of tweak it a little so I can actually, shred off all that keeps her here, all the negative, so only the pure stay behind and that can move on. Maybe I should tweak it like that or something.
Oh,
mean,
really?
I
That's actually a
can
good
do that.
idea.
I can do that if I just, then she can actually move on and then my shredder wouldn't be so gruesome anymore, but still.
You know what? I'm gonna add something to this scene. Normally I shouldn't do this, but I want to, and I'm the boss. You hear like Simon's voice off screen, like glowing. Hey, maybe we could like filter her ectoplasmic form out of there somehow, so it actually gets separated from her soul, and her soul passes on, but her negatively charged ectoplasm stays behind in the corporeal realm.
Simon, stay out of my confessional! But
Oh,
still, it's a pretty
sorry.
good idea. Yeah, but I must say it's quite a good idea. So maybe I have to, run it with Simon and then we can actually improve it so we can actually only separate all the negative and the pure can move on. So that would be... So it wouldn't be that gruesome anymore. I mean, this is just a prototype. I'm sorry, I had to test it at some point.
Yeah.
Technology roll.
No, let's just say that's something they're gonna work on.
Okay.
So, yes, sorry about her, but people don't believe in ghosts anyway, so who's gonna miss her?
Yeah, you took care of the problem like you were asked.
Indeed. Confession off.
Yes.
So now we're back. We're at the next scene where we're in the office.
Okay, yes, you're in the office with Mr. Kubro and the leading lady, Samantha Rosenberg, who's like the opposite of her predecessor because she's like tall and super skinny. And Mr. Kubro's like, yes, although I don't really believe in all this supernatural stuff, you did your job as asked, and
Actually, sir, I got it all on camera. Want to see it?
no. But Samantha immediately goes, "Oh, you recorded it? Oh, that sounds marvelous. I'd very much love to see it. I followed the exploits of the original Inspectres all the time. It was so fascinating." And then she like pauses for a moment. And you night crew aren't bad either.
Night catchers, ma'am.
Yes,
If you
night
don't-
catchers, of course. I'll be following your careers with great interest. And she smiles at
Well,
you.
And we will be following your career with very great interest as well, my beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you.
Why do I hear a Star Wars reference in there?
Very welcome. Now then, if you will please have a seat over here, we will show you all of the stuff that we got.
And immediately Mr. Kudrow clears out of the room. He doesn't want to see any of this.
You know what? I use a kung fu move to jump out of the, leap out of the chair, and roll to the door, push it shut before he can leave.
Okay, roll athletics.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I guess that happens.
And I say, Mr. Kudrow, please be seated. You're paying us to do a job. We're showing the efforts of your. We're showing you the work.
I don't have
Who
time
is
for this
it?
nonsense, but he still sits down.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Someone's at the door. Give me like 1 second.
Oh, dear. How do you pause this? Why is there no pause button on here?
Paused it?
No.
Crap.
Don't worry about it. So, Reese, what do you think about this game, since we're almost done anyway?
It's fun.
I
Actually, the
have
thing
to...
I wanted to do during the battle was actually make a confessional that actually said the ghost actually splits in two because he was so large. And now there are two of them. Oh, great.
I actually
Idiots.
wanted to do I have to admit, I wanted to do like this epic battle where like she starts animating the orchestra and it starts like playing Ride of the Valkyries while she attacks you. But I didn't get the chance because it was over so quickly.
Indeed.
I even prepared the music Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh,
Oh well.
I mean, when I saw Simon and John doing that technique, I really wanted to do that confession, but I was thinking,
Okay.
you don't
Alright,
want to
I'm
let
back.
it run so long.
Okay, you're back. So you show them your recordings, basically the recording that Randy
Yes.
made of the ghost singing, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
You
And then the
notice,
gruesome
like,
aftermatch. Ching-ching!
there's a little bit of a static in the recording, but that's normal with like Ghost. But yeah, you rolled really, really high on the Ghost study equipment, right?
I rolled a 6.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, but yes, you still managed to catch it. You clearly see that it's a ghost and whatnot.
Yes, it's my first time I actually film a ghost, so the picture is not 100% clear. So
You
I have
notice
to
that
tweak my equipment a little.
you notice that Miss Rosenberg's like really impressed, and she's like, a real ghost. Oh, this is amazing. And but of course Kudrow reacts like, oh, this is just photographic trickery. But still, he notices how positively Samantha is reacting to it. So he is intending on paying your bill, and because she now is in high spirits, he's gonna give you a bit of a bonus.
Excellent. And I say, and do not worry, ma'am. If you would like, we will, of course, give you a copy if you will keep it to yourself.
Oh, that would be marvelous. Just marvelous.
Good. And I hope that this will keep you happy and satisfied. And
Oh, yes.
now that you know that the ghost is no longer going to be haunting this place, and that, well, you know, you're going to be safe and everything, but now you see what you were up against, and
Yes, I see. I had reasons to be afraid. I knew she was out to
Oh,
kill
yeah.
me.
but we did take care of the problem for you, and we
Yes,
are
but
going to
I
keep-
wonder, what did you do with her after you caught her?
We sent her to the afterlife.
Oh, that's
You
a
see-
relief, because even
you
though
see
she
my
was trying to
partner over there?
kill me, I did have a lot of respect for her as a singer. She was very
Oh, yeah.
talented.
You see the one back there who with the glasses on. He has this special tool that allows him to, with a small ritual, send a ghost on to the afterlife very peacefully.
I see. Oh, that's marvelous. Oh, and
Oh, yeah.
before
Next time.
I'm going to make certain that if you want, you can come see my performance for free. I'll put in a good word for you, so that the good people of the Night Catchers can come see my performance for
Excellent. I
no money
we
at
will
all.
definitely be here. We will definitely be here to listen. Oh, and just so you know, if anyone else comes across any problem, who you gonna call?
You heard it, people. Ghostbusters, not the Night Catchers.
Indeed.
But yeah, so that was
And on
awesome,
that
babe.
note,
That
I
was
think we're
awesome.
gonna. I think on that note we're gonna leave you.
Yes.
Thank you for
did-
playing with us, guys.
You did manage to net quite a bonus. If this wasn't a one shot, I'd tell you what you've gotten. But basically, the money you get, you basically have to use to for your medical bill, so John can get into top shape again, and to pay the bills and what have you. But in the end, you notice you have quite a bit of money left over. That job at the opera paid very well indeed.
Cool.
So yes, you can upgrade your stuff. Isn't that
By the
nice?
way,
Let's improve the conference
Yes.
room.
Ramses,
Yes.
I don't want this to be a one shot. This has to happen more.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
This is fun.
Maybe we could keep it as a thing, for us to play when something unexpected happens, like somebody can't attend, and then we'll play an Inspectors game, because this is very easy to make.
Yeah, it's all improvisation.
Yeah, a lot of it. I actually had a lot prepared that I didn't have to use because you guys are running the show. I
And
already
actually,
told this.
Richard, I
Yes.
wanted to do a confession when you and Simon attacked that ghost and sliced her. I really wanted to do freeze frame confession, and then she split into two ghosts because she's so large. But I was just looking at the time as going I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
then
you
do
would've
the confession
you-
now before we stop the recording.
No, because that would have changed the entire scene, Richard. There's no point to it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because
But
I
I'm
was
gonna
already
say
looking
that-
at the time.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna say that if you do that, you'll make the situation worse. But I would give you a bonus for that, because if you wanna keep playing this, I'm gonna tell you how this works. You basically get franchise dice as reward for completing a mission successfully, and that's basically what you use to repair the damage. In this case, John, he took 2 hits, so you need to you got like a reward of like 15 franchise dice, so you can have to like spend 3 to repair the damage to John and to like refund the bank. But that means you have like 12 franchise dice left over. You can do a lot with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Why don't we allow Dreese's confession where like we split her in two, and
Yeah. Wait a minute. I can say that on camera. That afterwards, when I looked at the screen again, I'm not certain, but I think I saw a small piece of the ghost actually split off the rest. But I'm not certain. I think it could be a glitch on my camera, but I'm not certain.
So maybe she's still out there plotting her revenge.
but
Yes.
wait, it gets better. She's no longer plotting revenge on the Opera House.
She's plotting revenge on us.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And I think
I'm
she
gonna
will
leave it at
return
that, yes.
more powerful than ever.
Or will she take her revenge out on the Inspectors? Tune in next time, folks.
Whenever that may be.
Yes, tune in next time for the possible revenge of the Ride of the Valkyrie. Anyway, I hope everybody had fun, but this was Radio Multiverse RPG signing out. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good
night.
night.
And keep on rolling those dice.